Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sag. To know the reading, to the Moral Compass channel. Um, I want to put out a disclaimer out there before I proceed. The video had cut off earlier, so I had to redo it, but I did not move the formation or the shells. Um, I study the first 17 crossroads of Odu. I study Ifa in its singleness. Okay. If you need to understand or need more um, of Ifa or nature in its entirety, please search out for a qualified and experienced Babalawo. That is what they do. They study Ifa in its entirety and all that good jazz. I have permission for what I am doing. If you have an issue with that, please call down Orula himself and ask him what the beat is. But this is what I am skilled in and still learning because, as Ifa says, no one is Orula. Babalawo says when you think you are Orula, that's where your downfall is. We're still learning. It's a learning process as we grow, even though we don't have enough years in life to understand Ifa completely. But we share our knowledge and what we can do. Also, I'm getting over a cold, so please forgive me if you hear the sniffles, a little coughing, or me speaking nasally, I guess. That's the word. With that being said, fire signs, let's move on. Um, I was saying that the ancestors were saying that there's two roads here, fire signs, and you keep going in the circle saying and doing the same thing, Lucy Progreso, but not picking a route, not making a choice. Okay? And you need a cool head, okay, Oritutu, in order to make a final decision and take the best route for you. Okay? I was saying that over here I do see that some of you guys will be in a new relationship soon. And for those who are in a current relationship, Mukulu was saying that this man is not listening to you. It's like you're speaking to his behind. The ancestors are saying that ears are by our heads; they're not at our behind. Okay, they're not in our behinds. So you need to make a choice if you're going to keep um, speaking about your requirements or the issues in a relationship, and it's not being received. They hear you, but they're not listening. Okay. Um, Moving on to the Odu signature. Um, Fire signs, you are in the energy of Oguda Mehi. Okay. And here, life is kind of confusing. You're kind of undecided of what's going on. And fire signs, before a situation gets out of control, you need to learn to cool your temper. Okay? When there's too much air, what is air? Too much talking, too much thinking, too much of air energy, fire gets out of control. Okay? Thinking about what someone says or, getting insulted. It's basically your maturity that's gonna be your protection, even though you are not in the Irosun Owanrin energy, okay? Um, but that's what I'm called to say. Also, when I look at the West in this fixed order, everything's kind of up in the air. Fire signs, there's inner work that needs to be done, and water signs had gotten this energy signature. Ogunda sits in the East. That's our personal goals and visions. That's our work. That's our accomplishments. That's our schools, stuff like that. The mundane type of go, go, go. That's fire. We want to get up and go. And and this energy, especially in the East, the universe is pushing you to begin again or in a new way. But the inner work has to be done. You can't run away from yourself. You can't run away from healing from trust, abandonment issues, or what other people have been doing or said to you. Okay? Because with Ika in the North, you may feel restricted, but Ika speaks a lot about the negative self talk, the negative self thoughts. And the biggest ritual that one can do is to change the way that you speak, think, and act. Again, your maturity is going to serve. as your protection. Okay, yes, you're gonna have to be the bigger person, not because you're scared of them, not because you're a pushover, because you need your peace right now in order to make this decision that these ancestors are speaking about. With Ogunda, everything was going fine, then hit a little glitch, but the road is still open, if I say. Okay, there's just a shift in energy. That's all that is. But the road is still open for you to proceed with your projects and with your plans. Okay? You have to have the courage to disconnect from these people who want to talk out the side of their neck with you. Okay? Especially if they're in your work environment or your home environment. Because in the South, it's a turupome. The bear, the bear, the bear. This emotional garbage you have to let go of. Okay? You have to do things chronologically, step at a time. Take one goal, take one path, and put all your focus into it until its completion. Ejiobe says that. Baba Ejiobe says that. Okay? Get your own priorities in order. But you're not going to do that if you're enmeshing everybody's, taking on everybody's project or listening to someone's negative talk. That's not going to happen. In Oturo Pamehi in the South in this fixed order, Ifa speaks about learning to endure. Okay, because you need to be solely fixed on your personal goals and where you want to head in life. Tokosa. So it is up to you to disconnect fire signs, control that temper, resolve that inner conflict that is going on in the West with Osa. What people are not seeing, what you're not showing to the world, your emotions, how you're reacting. Don't argue with people so they can catch their own karma. Edie Meji. Because the Holy Mothers will see about them. Trust. Karma knows everybody's house, everybody's address, and the right time to strike. Okay, fire signs? So I hope that helped. Control your anger. Deal with that inner conflict by facing yourself, not running away. You're running away because of fear. When I say run away, you're running away from your own self, from fear, not wanting to take on some type of responsibility, or you're not disconnecting from people who are talking at the side of their neck. And you need to disconnect because you got things to do. The ancestors are showing you need to pick a route and stop circling back to the same thing over and over again. And learn to endure. So you're going to deal with a work situation or a living situation until your goal is achieved. If that's the situation that you're in, clearly with this Ogunda. Okay? And not to trust other people so willingly. Don't talk about your business to other people. If they are not a professional and what you're needing help or more advice on, they don't need to know. They don't need to be in your business. Okay, fire signs? I hope this helped. I will see you in the next video. Iboru, Iboya, Ibo Chiche, guys, okay?